the communities rely on what funding sources, and that's just from the nation. They don't know how to work with outside entities, as well as grant writers coming in to help the community and project portion, and a big portion too, because there's only basically two administrators at the chapter level. They don't have the resources as a team, as in either a team to help them with surveys, with architectural designs, engineering process, none of those. There's not really new process in place for a chapter to seek outside funding. See, I think that's the biggest hurdle that they spend. Just the trust-wise as well, that they don't trust outside entities to come in. There's always that advantage that they're here to exploit. So that's always one of the things that they look at. So and they're really not going out to look for fundings themselves. They'll look for one funding sources from the nation. Okay, so most of them are based on the Northwest New Mexico territories along Highway 491. So there's Screens, Two Great Hills, Tolina, Sanasti, Red Valley, Cove, Kadiahi, that's right next to the river, and the Clavato. Most of these communities have been impacted by uranium extraction, and so some of the areas are contaminated. And so, even their schools are made with that radioactive material. So there's this legacy of energy or extraction in the communities. And so we're trying to also build trust on ways that we could have a menu of options for community members to have access to energy. And those are the communities that I represent. I mean, really what they want is healthy communities, reliable energy that's affordable, and also ways that they can weatherize their homes so that they maximize energy efficiency. Because if they heat their homes at limited resources, like it's cooking or it's wood, all of those are very high cost energy, and then it just leaks out of their homes. So it's also essentially weatherization and consumer advocacy, and seeing what is the best way that they could heat their home. And so we had mentioned a solar, when the engineer is talking about a heated wall or heated system, what would that look like? Or is there, even potential for geothermal, or if we're doing microheating pool, and
My name is Mustafa Ardakani. I'm an associate professor of electrical engineering at the University of Utah and a part of Natsilit Initiative. It is a vision of Energizing Dinétah team that eventually local professionals will be able to handle all the stages of energy development projects in the Navajo Nation, from feasibility studies and planning to installation and maintenance. To achieve this goal, we have developed a relationship with 2 Navajo high schools and continue to expand this network to other Navajo schools. Our goal is to encourage Navajo high school students to continue their education in STEM fields. We do so by showing the students the type of careers that they can have with a STEM degree and provide help with their application for admission and scholarships. 3 members of our team are professors at the University of Utah and will be able to help the students navigate this complex landscape. Some of this work is supported by the National Science Foundation, and we always look to find resources to advance the goals of Energizing Dinétah outside of this ERC award.
My name is Tim Willink, and I'm director of the tribal programs at Grid Alternatives. I used to listen to podcasts, and they were talking about energy issues in the country, and I had a little bit of knowledge about it, but it really just got me motivated to do something else in my life and my career. tribes are facing a lot of issues related to energy. Number one is they have a lot of resources that off-reservation companies want to exploit, like the pipelines and such. And tribes really haven't fully benefited from those in most instances. And so they're looking for new strategies, sustainable strategies, and they're looking to solar PV or wind and renewable energy in particular. And they're starting to develop more and more strategic energy plans and having solar be more part of that portfolio. So my work is with the tribal program, where I work with our regional offices, working with tribes within their territory. So not only do we install the projects, but we have volunteers from the community who are interested in solar and introducing them to potential career paths. You know, at Grid, we call it the classroom on the roof. It's the hands-on element. They actually turn the wrenches and install the solar. They learn about safety, asking questions, you know, actually pulling a tape measure and turning a wrench. I think the most rewarding part has been working in clean renewable energy and partnering with Native communities and bringing this technology out to the communities.
Hello, Dinétah. I'm Nathaniel Brown, Navajo Nation Division of Human Resources Deputy Director. Do I think energy transition is important, transitioning from coal to clean energy for rural communities? I represented Kayenta Dinétah Jilchimbito, so Kayenta Peabody Mine, and then NGS was down the road from us. So definitely I'm very well aware of the impacts of the closure, the transition, and why it's important. Important because that's where the world is moving to, and we want our communities to be part of it. There's job creation, there is technology to be learned. In 2019, the 23rd Council voted down Navajo Generating Station and Kayenta Peabody Mine, and now currently, as of today, is continuing to devastate our communities. We have data on how much communities depended on coal as a heating source, as a very basic energy source in a home, and it's pretty unhealthy, some say. But you know, coming from that and then to green energy, like we have the solar panels and Kayenta, and there are others that are going up. It's important, especially smaller single household solar panels with batteries and even a Starlink, because we have still about 40% of our Navajo population without basic infrastructure, running water, power, any of those, including internet, Wi-Fi. So those would be very beneficial to local communities.
My name is Mingqi Liu. I am a member of the Nasilid Initiative. I'm also an associate professor of electrical engineering with the University of Utah. The Energizing Dinétah team has years of experience working with the Navajo Nation on clean energy projects. During Phase 2 of the ERC prize, we significantly extended our existing partnership with the Navajo Nation to involve Window Rock, different Navajo chapters, and Navajo for-profit and non-profit entities in pursuing clean energy funding opportunities for the Navajo Nation. These newly established partnerships have led to 4 submitted DOE proposals and 3 awarded projects with a total award amount of $10 million. Our team has been training Navajo startups on grant writing and project management. This activity has led to an awarded DOE project to develop solar battery solutions to provide power to 300 Navajo homes. During Phase 1 of the prize, we identified several issues in establishing partnership in the Navajo Nation. In Phase 2, we developed a sustainable partnership model that solves those issues. This model encompasses our philosophy of education, combination of top-down and bottom-up strategy, embedded services, and multifaceted trust building. Our vision is to address and advocate for clean energy infrastructure needs in housing on Nikihia as a means of fostering collective healing, including physical, psychological, spiritual, and restorative.